If you often deal with negative people, lose friends, and feel upset about it, and if you're wondering if you're part of the problem, then this video is for you. Navigating a world filled with negative influences and energy-draining individuals can be a daunting challenge, prompting internal struggles and self-doubt. In the context of both psychology and yoga philosophy, it is essential to recognize the prevalence of negativity, especially in Kali Yuga, where ignorance, or tamas, holds sway, making it easier for people to succumb to negative tendencies. The first step in understanding this dynamic is acknowledging the external factors contributing to the pervasive negativity and realizing that it's not necessarily a reflection of one's own shortcomings. From a psychological standpoint, encountering negative individuals can trigger self-doubt and ethical questioning. The sheer volume of negativity may lead one to question if they are the problem or if so many others can be collectively wrong. This discouragement can erode one's commitment to ethical principles. In yoga philosophy, the yamas and niyamas, the ethical and moral guidelines outlined by Patanjali, emphasize the importance of living a virtuous life. Patanjali dedicates 2 limbs out of the 8 in his Ashtanga yoga system specifically to ethics, underscoring their significance in the yogic journey. Self-awareness stands as the cornerstone in our quest to avoid becoming an energy drain or perpetuating negativity in the lives of others. Regular introspection, a conscious examination of our thoughts and actions, becomes a powerful tool for understanding our impact on the surrounding energy dynamics. It involves delving deep into our motives, reactions, and interpersonal interactions, fostering a keen sense of self-awareness that serves as a buffer against unintentional negativity. In the intricate dance of human relationships, it's essential to acknowledge that individuals can inadvertently play negative roles without malicious intent. The complexities of communication and varying perspectives mean that our actions may be perceived differently than intended. Developing empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is pivotal in recognizing the unintended consequences of our actions. Empathy enables us to see beyond our own perspective, appreciating the emotional landscape of those around us, and making necessary adjustments to avoid inadvertently assuming a negative role. Moreover, the reciprocal nature of relationships introduces another layer to this dynamic. People with inherently positive natures might find themselves unintentionally embodying negative roles in some people's lives due to misunderstandings or external pressures. Recognizing this nuanced interplay requires not only self-awareness, but also a compassionate understanding of others. It involves acknowledging that everyone is susceptible to moments of negativity, and attributing positive intentions to others can foster a more harmonious interpersonal environment. Rectifying these dynamics involves a commitment to ongoing self-improvement and a willingness to engage in open communication. Honest self-reflection, coupled with a genuine desire to understand the perspectives of others, enables a continuous process of refinement. It's a journey of cultivating mindfulness in our interactions, learning from our missteps, and embracing a growth-oriented mindset that contributes positively to the collective energy of our social spheres. Essentially, the path to avoiding unintentional negativity is paved with self-awareness, empathy, and a commitment to fostering genuine connections that uplift rather than drain. The path to remedies involves embracing forgiveness, moving on, and practicing detachment. Forgiveness, a transformative and liberating practice, holds the key to releasing the heavy burden of negativity that accumulates within ourselves and in our relationships. It involves a conscious decision to let go of resentment, anger, and the desire for revenge. The power of forgiveness lies not only in granting peace to others, but perhaps more importantly, in offering liberation to oneself. To begin the journey of forgiveness, it's crucial to start with self-forgiveness. Acknowledge and accept that everyone makes mistakes, including oneself. Holding on to self-blame and guilt only perpetuates negative emotions, hindering personal growth. By embracing self-forgiveness, individuals can break free from the chains of self-condemnation and create space for self-compassion and healing. Forgiving others is a more complex yet equally vital aspect. It requires a shift in perspective, recognizing that holding on to grievances only prolongs the pain. One effective step is to empathize with the other person, attempting to understand their motivations and circumstances. This doesn't justify their actions, but allows for a broader understanding. Communicating openly about the hurt, if appropriate, can facilitate mutual understanding and pave the way for forgiveness. A practical step in the forgiveness process is to consciously choose to release the negative emotions tied to the incident. This involves making a mental or written declaration to let go of the resentment. It doesn't diminish the severity of the actions, but serves as a commitment to free oneself from the emotional weight. Engaging in activities that promote personal well-being, such as meditation or engaging in hobbies, can further aid in the healing process. Finally, forgiveness is an ongoing practice. It may not happen overnight, and that's perfectly okay. Revisiting and reaffirming the commitment to forgive as needed is part of the journey. Cultivating a mindset of forgiveness contributes not only to personal well-being, but also to fostering healthier, more positive relationships. In essence, forgiveness becomes a powerful tool for breaking the chains of negativity, allowing individuals to move forward with a lighter heart and a renewed sense of inner peace. Moving on requires a conscious effort to let go of resentments and focus on personal growth. It involves a deliberate decision to disentangle oneself from the emotional weight of past experiences, fostering a mindset focused on healing and progress. The initial step in moving on is acknowledging and accepting the emotions associated with the situation. This involves allowing oneself to feel pain, anger, or sadness without judgment. By confronting these emotions, individuals create a foundation for the subsequent steps toward healing. Following acknowledgement, the next crucial step is to cultivate self-compassion. Understand that everyone goes through challenging experiences, and it's okay to be kind to oneself during this process. Self-compassion serves as a nurturing force, counteracting self-blame and paving the way for a more positive outlook. The conscious decision to let go of resentments is a key component of moving on. This step involves recognizing that holding onto past grievances only perpetuates the negative impact on one's well-being. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or condoning the actions. Rather, it signifies choosing not to let those experiences define the present or future. Redirecting focus towards personal growth becomes the next integral step. Identify areas in life where positive changes can be made and set realistic goals. This could involve pursuing new interests, investing time in self-improvement, or cultivating meaningful connections. By shifting the focus from the past to future possibilities, individuals empower themselves to create a more fulfilling and purposeful life. Engaging in activities that promote well-being plays a vital role in the moving on process. This includes both physical and mental aspects, such as exercise, meditation, or seeking support from friends and family. These activities contribute to a holistic approach to healing and growth, fostering resilience in the face of challenges. In essence, moving on is a gradual and intentional journey. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a commitment to personal development. By letting go of resentments, embracing self-compassion, and focusing on personal growth, individuals can navigate the path toward healing and create a future unburdened by the weight of the past. Next is, the power of acceptance emerges as a potent remedy in navigating the complexities of relationships and overcoming the challenges posed by negativity. Central to this remedy is the acknowledgement that people are inherently different and unique in their perspectives, values, and ways of being. Embracing this diversity with an open heart can be transformative, fostering an environment of understanding and compassion. Acceptance involves letting go of the expectation that everyone should conform to our ideals or behave in a manner we deem appropriate. Instead, it invites us to recognize and respect the individuality of others. This acknowledgement of diversity not only reduces the friction caused by differing opinions and behaviors, but also opens the door to profound personal growth. By accepting that people are different, we free ourselves from the burden of unrealistic expectations, allowing room for authentic connections to flourish. Moving on from negative experiences is intricately linked to the power of acceptance. When we embrace the reality that individuals will not always align with our expectations or beliefs, we release the grip of resentment and disappointment. Acceptance becomes a catalyst for healing, enabling us to disentangle from the emotional weight of unmet expectations. It grants us the freedom to redirect our energy toward positive pursuits and relationships that align with our values. Detachment, a concept deeply rooted in yoga philosophy, encourages maintaining equilibrium amidst external influences, fostering a sense of inner peace. Detachment involves cultivating a mindset that remains unswayed by the fluctuations of external circumstances, whether positive or negative. Yoga philosophy, particularly as outlined in texts like the Bhagavad Gita and the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, underscores the transient nature of the material world. Detachment in this context doesn't imply a cold indifference to life, but rather a skillful means of engaging with it. It suggests recognizing that external situations are impermanent, and therefore, attaching one's well-being solely to them can lead to emotional turbulence. The practice of detachment involves understanding the distinction between the eternal and the ephemeral. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna advises Arjuna on the battlefield, emphasizing the impermanence of the physical world and the eternal nature of the soul. Detachment, in this sense, is aligning one's focus with the enduring aspects of existence, fostering a deep sense of inner peace that transcends the ups and downs of external circumstances. Maintaining equilibrium through detachment doesn't mean withdrawing from life or relationships. Instead, it encourages active engagement with a mindset that isn't swayed by attachment or aversion. Patanjali, in the Yoga Sutras, speaks of cultivating vairagya or non-attachment as a means to still the fluctuations of the mind. Detachment in this context becomes a tool for achieving mental clarity and spiritual evolution. Practically, detachment involves observing thoughts and emotions without being completely identified with them. It's about cultivating mindfulness and being present in each moment, without being overly influenced by the past or anxious about the future. This awareness allows individuals to respond to situations from a place of inner stability rather than reacting impulsively based on fleeting emotions. Patanjali's concept of Chitta Prasadanam, elucidated in the Yoga Sutras, emphasizes the importance of a serene mind. By cultivating a tranquil mindset, one can navigate through negativity with clarity and resilience. Patanjali's concept of Chitta Prasadanam, as expounded in the Yoga Sutras, delves into the profound significance of cultivating a serene mind in the practice of yoga. Chitta, often translated as consciousness or mind stuff, plays a central role in Patanjali's teachings. Prasadanam, derived from the root word prasada, refers to clarity, tranquility, or serenity. Together, Chitta Prasadanam encapsulates the idea of attaining a tranquil and harmonious state of mind. Chitta Prasadanam underscores the importance of purifying and calming the mind as a fundamental step on the yogic path. Patanjali suggests that when the mind is serene, it becomes a clear and undistorted instrument for perceiving reality. In this state, the fluctuations and disturbances of the mind are stilled, allowing for a deep connection with the true nature of self and the surrounding world. According to Patanjali's philosophy, the principles of Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, and Upeksha, along with Sukha, Dukkha, Punya, and Apunya, collectively form the ethical and moral guidelines known as the Chitta Prasadanam. These concepts highlight the qualities and attitudes that can foster a balanced and compassionate life. Maitri, the first principle, translates to loving kindness or benevolence. It involves cultivating a genuine sense of goodwill and friendliness towards oneself and others. It encourages the breaking down of barriers that separate individuals, fostering a sense of connection and unity. Karuna, the second principle, embodies compassion. It goes beyond mere sympathy and involves actively understanding and alleviating the suffering of oneself and others. It encourages empathy, urging individuals to extend a helping hand to those in need and to approach the challenges of life with a compassionate heart. Mudita, the third principle, translates to sympathetic joy. This involves taking joy in the happiness and success of others without any trace of jealousy or envy. It encourages individuals to celebrate the well-being of others, fostering a sense of shared happiness and interconnectedness. Upeksha, the fourth principle, is often translated as equanimity. It involves maintaining a balanced and impartial mind in life's dualities, such as success and failure, pleasure and pain. It encourages a state of inner calm and resilience, allowing individuals to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace. Complementing these principles are the concepts of pleasure, pain, virtue, and non-virtue. Sukha and dukkha represent the dualities of pleasure and pain, which are inherent aspects of human experience. The practice of maitri, karuna, mudita, and upeksha involves approaching pleasure and pain with equanimity, acknowledging them without becoming overly attached or averse. Punya and apunya, on the other hand, pertain to virtue and non-virtue respectively. These concepts emphasize the ethical dimension of the Brahmaviharas. Practicing loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity naturally aligns with virtuous actions, contributing to positive karma and the overall well-being of oneself and the community. In essence, these principles and concepts provide a comprehensive framework for ethical conduct, emotional well-being, and harmonious living. By embodying Chitta Prasadhanam, individuals can cultivate a balanced and compassionate approach to life, fostering a deep sense of interconnectedness and harmony. Additionally, Hatha Yoga Pradipika introduces the idea of Jansang Parithyag, advocating the selective abandonment of public relations to conserve physical and mental energy. However, this is not a call to isolate oneself forcibly. Instead, it suggests mindful choices in social interactions. Understanding the nuances of public abandonment is crucial. It involves opting for mindful engagements, seeking the guidance of mentors, dedicating time to self-study, and participating in constructive socio-religious programs. Avoiding quick judgments and maintaining humility are integral aspects of this practice. Embracing these steps wholeheartedly can expedite the yogic journey, fostering a more swift and fruitful evolution. In conclusion, the interplay between psychology and yoga philosophy provides a comprehensive framework for understanding and addressing the challenges posed by negative influences. By integrating ethical principles, self-awareness, and transformative practices, individuals can navigate the complexities of the external world while fostering inner strength and resilience on their spiritual journey. I hope that we all continue practicing ethics and spreading positive energy, irrespective of the challenges that come our way. We as a community can hold positive space for each other, supporting each other in our journeys. Love you all. That's all for this video. Hope you found the video interesting and meaningful. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Share this video so that we can spread this information to the maximum people. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay strong, stay safe, stay sattvic.